Well, today is one of those episodes where I know for a fact that someone is going to start hating on me, and to be honest, I don't care. This is my channel, which I took the time to set up. These are my videos, which I took the time to record, ask my friends to edit, and then took the time to upload, used my bandwidth. It's my webcam. My opinions. Woo. If you don't like it, then plain and simple, don't watch it. So, before I start the main video, I have to point out a few things. First up, because of some issues with some of the updates Skype have recently released, I have had to downgrade to version 6.1, which is like 2 updates back? No, it's 5.1. 5.1. Yes. Point 2. I'm looking for someone to design me a logo for WRPMO. So message me on here or add me on Skype and we'll talk about it, what has got to be incorporated into it, and that need to be included in the image. So today's video is on generational differences, or put it simply, things children and the younger people of today have done that I personally or my friends and family didn't have when they were younger. And I know I'm not the oldest of people, but damn it, I have a right! I'm old enough to know about this shit. But yeah, digressing. Anyway, so here we go with point 1. Point 1 is books. When I was younger, around 8 or 9, my first book was A Goosebumps by R.L. Stein, and he was a god. He incorporated or brought points into the books that made you sit there and go, whoa, trippy. Right. Dude, Jesus, that's disgusting. But yeah, the magic thing about my book, paper. Look at that, paper. There's just so much that you get from paper books that you can't get from a digital book. What would you prefer to look at a book on? Paper? Like that? Glorious. Yeah, dirty, tarnished, I don't fucking care. Or would you rather look at it on some piece of shit like that? Duh, I'm reading a book. No, you're not. You're looking at a fucking 5" by 5" screen with pixels on it. Books are paper. Always have been, always will be. I mean, people are going to respond to this with, fuck you, you're probably too poor to afford a digital reader. I respond with this simple statement. Fuck you. I actually had a good childhood with my family. We could actually sit together with a book. Just sit. Occasionally our dad would sit on the head chair. We'd sit around him and listen. We wouldn't sit there. Dad, did you get the paper I sent you? No. Fuck off. You kids these days have life way too easy. Seriously, go to your local library and get a good book out. One which you've seen advertised online, on the digital store where you download your books. And buy a physical paper copy of it. Like this. It doesn't have to be brand new. Just look around charity shops. Ask your friends if they've got a copy you can borrow. Don't sit there. I got a book. Fuck off. Trust me, you won't regret it. Your life will never ever be the same again. It's because of kids these days. Libraries are closing. Districts are losing their facilities. And what are your kids going to do? What if by the time you've had children, you've run out of electricity? What if you've run out of cordite to power the digital battery cells? What if you've run out of glass to make screens? Oh dear. What are you going to do then? You're going to fall back to this stuff. Paper. It's been around since the start and it'll be around a lot longer. Point 2. Family game notes. Back in my day, oh god, I've turned into my grandparents. Anyways, yeah, back when I was a lot younger, we didn't have Nintendo Wii's or PlayStation 3's or Xbox 360's or anything. We had magnificent inventions called board games, made of, again, yeah, paper and card. You didn't have chips like that. Yeah, these were around when I was a kid, but no. These were considered an unnecessary frivolity. If you didn't desperately need it, you wouldn't get it. You couldn't sit there and go, "Oh, mother, I want a video game." Yes, and our folks would just run off and grab us one. No. We would sit around a board about, yay big, and we'd play game after game after game of whatever it was we had at the time. You could play Monopoly, you could play, well, most of the games you see digitised now, Scrabble, Monopoly, Sudoku, most of it was originally a board game at some point. I recently went into WH Smith and asked for a copy of Monopoly. My assistant said, "Okay, follow me." Now, I was expecting him to guide me to the board game section. Nope. Nah. He escorted me to the video game section and pointed out Scrabble 22nd edition for PC. I was like, "What? That's a video game. I want a board game." 2, I fucking said Monopoly, not Scrabble, you dickhead. Oh, okay. Took me over to the board game section. Fucking digital credit cards! No, fuck off! I don't want some nasty piece of plastic to stick in a boop boop beep 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 machine. I want paper money, not "You landed on my square, brother." Fuck off! I got really pissed off and I went to a charity shop. Now, the digital board game edition of Monopoly was $32.95, and for that you got a board which looked like it was made by hookers in China, 4 pieces of crappy plastic with different amounts of bumps on them, and 2 bits of plastic with a PCB sandwiched in between, which probably cost about 6p to make. And that cost you around 30 quid. Went to a charity shop. Monopoly, 3rd edition. All paper and plastic. Just standard plastic little houses. The only metal bit about it were the pieces. The placé pieces. Cost me £1. 1 single pound. Think of the difference in the economy, you fools. Point 3. The estates on which we live. Recently walking down a street, I think it was Thursday. And I walked past a load of kids sitting in the bus shelter, all smoking and swearing at each other. Hey, you fucking tossing me, I was gonna blat you when we get back in here. Well, I just continued walking. Then out of nowhere, one of the little fuckers, can of soda, wham! Back in the head. No fucking reason. They then started blah 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 at me. So I turned around to confront them. They fucking pegged it down the road. Oh. If I did something like that when I was a kid, I would have had a bash around the back of the head and sent to bed. You kids these days, all that happens is, oh, don't do it again. And you just get sent off to pop out another fucking brat. Claim your benefits. No, we don't want to get a job. We can just get the money for free from the government. We can get it all for free. Why bother working when people like you can do it? And we get the money out of your taxes. Fucking sort yourselves out, you scrounging lie-about bastards.
Warning, this section contains views and opinions which some viewers may find offensive or hurtful and as such should not be watched by those of a nervous disposition or those who are easily offended. If you decide to continue with watching this video, then you accept that if your feelings are hurt, we are not responsible.
Right. This one really fucking got to me. Every time I go out these days, I see people with children, and the parents are getting younger and younger and younger and younger. A couple of days back, saw a 14, 15-year-old girl with a 1-year-old. I was fucking dumbstruck by this. What are you doing with yourselves these days, you fucking idiots? You've got school lives ahead of you. You've got possible college, maybe even university. You've got 100,000 jobs you could apply for once you get some sort of doctorate or degree. You could get statemented releases for yourself. You could become a multi-zillionaire. But no, you want to lay on your back, open your legs, and get some rando to fuck you. Well, here's that sentence again in a different context. Fuck you, you dirty little slags. I know people are going to come back with comment after comment after comment. Oh, they're right. Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you as well. I know 1 or 2 people are raped yearly. I have signed petition after petition to get it stopped. But, not 60,000 people are raped a year. I have seen 129 people in the last 3 days in my estate, aged between 13 and 20, who have got kids. 13 to 15-year-olds I've seen. They look like they've got kids about 2, 3 years old. 16 to 20, they look like they've got kids about 8, 9 years old. I'm like, where the fuck is the math coming into this? Just fucking close your legs. Yeah. Right, point 5. Fashion and style. Righty-ho. A couple of days back, went into a clothing store to find something for my friend because she was laid up in bed and, yeah, she's like me, a bit on the chubby side. We don't care. We love our bodies. We're happy. And I had all her exact measurements, and I knew exactly what I was looking for. And I went into one of the leading brands stores, high street stores. I'm not legally allowed to mention it because I'll get done for slander. It was Primark. Yeah, and I was searching the store for 2 hours, looking for a shirt for my friend. So, couldn't find anywhere. Went up to the assistant, looked like a fucking pen. Skinny little anorexic bitch. And, well, I asked her if she had the shirt in the size I was after. And she looked at me like I was an alien. I asked the biggest. She said no, so I asked the biggest size they had. Their reply was, "Well, we go up to size 12. We used to only go to size 8, but girls started getting bigger." I literally just did not know how to respond to that. So I just turned around, walked out the store, and just, oh. I mean, what the fuck is going on these days? Back when I was 12, 13, there was nothing wrong with being chubby. It was considered a compliment if you were called chubby. Pardon me. But nowadays, if you call someone chubby, it's the worst, one of the worst insults going. And I checked online for rough averages these days. Size 10. Girls between 12 and 24 are averaging at size 10. Size 10. Yeah, that's size 10. You are a fucking bunch of anorexic, ignorant, idiotic, stupid, slutty, fucking ingrate bitches. All of you lot are. You think size 10, 12, 14 are fat. Fuck you all. Size 12 is a fucking midget size. Size 14, midget sized. Go back to how it used to be. Size 20, size 18. Yes, for the love of God. Fucking, at least then you could see the girls if they turned sideways behind a fucking twiggler. Nowadays you walk down the street, you hold up a pen like that, all the fucking girls vanish from your sight. It's... Die! What you are doing to your bodies now? You're starving yourself of food, drink, all the nutrients you need to grow and survive. By this time next year, you'll probably be sitting in a fucking mental ward in some asylum with pipes in every single orifice of your body. Just having everything drained into you. Because you were too stupid to sit here and go, I'm not going to follow the hype. I'm going to sit there and talk to myself and tell myself that I'm beautiful the way I am. What the serious fuck is wrong with having a waist that's bigger than a £2 coin? Grow up, you anorexic beasts. Stop trying to ruin the world.